Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome you all to 52nd episode of Business Bytes with Bhavana. Okay, so today, if you are a super mom or a super dad, you have to be part of this session and definitely you should not miss this session. Always in every occasion of your child's, right, we must be thinking like, oh, okay, what gift could we give it to our child? So this time you might have a better option for you to think about to gift to your child. So the best gift that you can give to your child, that you can ever give to your child, if you're thinking of something, I think you need to know about what we're going to talk today. Today we're going to talk about something which is really interesting for you to know and decide if you have to opt this option as a gift for your child, right? That is going to help them in their future. So we're going to interact with an excellent person who's an international certified trainer from Korea Research Institute, international trainer. He's been training international trainer for holistic mind development Malaysia, and his board of director for Federation of Research and Associations for Mind and Brain Education, FRAMBE. He's a member of American Psychological Association USA and certified from education uh, kinesiology from California, USA, and he's an educator and international trainer for Right Brain Education Program, and lot more. I think we will invite him for today's episode and explore more during today's interaction. Right. So, without much delay, I invite Santosh, founder of Ignite Genius Mind. Hello,
Yeah, hi,
Santosh. Good morning.
hi Bhavana, and hi all WeVysya members and all the ones who are going live today. Yeah,
Yes, a very good morning to all of you who's be got up live with us also in today's episode. So, Santosh, as I was telling, an excellent personality who's done a lot of certifications from various institutions across the globe, and
yeah,
who's learned a lot about child psychology and what is the right way to bring up a child. What is important aspects that we need to know. So a lot more that we're going to explore in today's episode. So to all the audience, if you have any questions or you are curious to know about certain things, or you have already explored solutions from Santosh, you can feel free to post your feedbacks, your questions, your compliments, everything in the comment section, and we will be more than happy to discuss about it as we progress in our episode today. Right. So Santosh, how are you feeling today morning?
good, great, good, great.
Wonderful. So, Ignite Genius Mind. What is it into Santosh, Ignite Genius
Yeah,
Mind?
see, if you look at the name, always says Ignite Genius Mind. So from the beginning, from the day one, before we started this company, we always believe that every child is genius. So that's typically what we started to believe, that there's no kind of that, oh, one child is genius and they should be scoring 100 out of 100. Not that. See, someone will be genius in music, someone will be genius in sports, and someone will be genius in other activities. So every child is genius. So what we do is, the child is on born with the genius, we just need to ignite it. So once you ignite it, then there's a wondrous which child can show. So our intention in Chi, we started this company in 2013, and
2013. Okay.
2013 we started this, and we are
Mm-hmm.
spread across 56 centers pan India, and we are also in California, and we are also in Australia, South Wales,
Okay.
also.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so here in India, we are close to all the metros,
Okay.
and one good thing which I wanted to share is that all these franchisee centers, what we give,
Mm-hmm.
94% are of women entrepreneurs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, women teachers. See, one thing is, we all women edupreneurs is something like we always say that it's not like only education is something which is always women is very friendly. So
Yes.
children be very comfortable with them and all that. So 95% of our team is of women entrepreneurs. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's nice to know. So we
Yeah.
have Srinivas Garu. Good morning, Antunaru. Very good morning.
Good morning.
Ketavarapu Aditya. Good morning, Antunaru. Very good morning, Andy. Sai
Good morning,
Baba Chinna. Good
Sakar.
morning, host and guest Antunaru. Good morning. So
Good
thank
morning.
you
Yeah.
so much for joining live with us today. Okay, so that's nice to know about Ignite Genius Mind, that you have a global presence in various places. So I think that's a great thing. And I'm sure, like, if somebody is interested, you would wish to expand it to more countries as well,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes. See,
Yes.
one
So,
major advantage with Ignite Genius Mind ante, see, we are the one motive we started is that any good concepts. See, today what happens, education ante, it is spread across entire world. So
right.
wherever there is a good conceptual education system, we go bring that educational conceptual system to our country. So,
Yes.
like in 2013, we had one concept, and 2016 we got one concept. So every year, whenever we find there's a good thing which coming. See, latestly we had a tie-up with a Singapore company called Neuro,
Mm-hmm.
where these programs were designed by neuroscientists there.
Hmm.
So, which is like how we have a DRDO in India. So it has been certified by A Star. So like
Okay.
that,
Okay.
wherever we have that is completely into cognitive training
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
to
hmm, hmm.
enhance the attention in children, memory, and all that, which is still not have the presence in India. So we are the
Hmm,
first
hmm.
to get that concept to India. So like this, so we are very explorative, very innovative. So
That's really true. I mean, I myself have also experienced, and I think all our members, many of our members have taken your services,
services.
and we all have found it like, it's mostly almost at least 90-95% accurate to what actually it is. Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one can really explore these options and make a decision if they want to avail these services with which they can actually get benefited. It's definitely like, I mean, understand it and then go ahead with it. It's not just that you just take it and right.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
definitely, you can definitely explore it. So uh, we have Sai Baba Chana watching this moment memorable and encourageable to youth. He's saying, thank you so much. Raghuram sir is saying good morning. Good morning, Raghuram sir. So today in the 52nd episode of Business Bytes with Bhavana, we are talking to Mr. Santosh, the founder of Ignite Genius Minds. So we will talk more about the solutions that Ignite Genius Mind is providing. So while we are talking about it, you were also saying most of your staff is women edupreneurs, right? Edupreneurs. So that's great. Yeah, I do agree. Like, when you come to the point of maybe patience, yeah, Santosh is an exception in that case. Probably you do anything, Santosh will be same smiling face, and he will always keep that calmness within him, right? So that's a one good thing actually. I mean, anybody would need when dealing with kids and handling
Children.
kids,
Correct, correct, correct.
right? So that's really nice. And if you are any of the women entrepreneurs or any of the women watching this show, if you are interested to take this option as your career option further, want to explore this more, you can definitely contact Santosh or us, and we will be able to help you with the options. Like, in whichever city you are, in whichever place you are, you can just start it there with the help of the team. Like, they're going to educate, train, and what needs to be done and more. Right, Santosh?
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. So, what is this solution actually? We have been telling solution, solution, solution. So, would you
yeah.
like to explain to our audience what
Yes,
what
yes,
it
yes.
is actually?
See, typically, like, see, first and the foremost thing is that uh, we all have talents, but all talents is not there in everyone.
Yes.
So we need to identify that what is that a specific talent which we possess. So, Ipru, when we say that, we need to actually analyze ourselves. As a parent, typically it takes at least 10, 12 years, 15 years to analyze, Because if you see, a child at 3 year old is quite different from a child of 14-year-old. Parents nakochesi, they say, oh, he was not like before. He has changed completely. Antaro. So I am still not confused how I wanted to nurture my child and see. See,
Right.
typically when you say in psychologically that 50% is nature and next 50% is nurture.
Yeah.
You can't change the nature of a child, but knowing the nature, you can nurture properly. So when I talk about nurturing, we need to know the child. So out came and we have got something unique which is called scientific fingerprint analysis report. E scientific fingerprint analysis report is something is very scientific, means that if I need to know about a person, I need to understand how his brain works. So
Yes.
typically, how your brain you act according to it. So what happens is analyzing the self is very important. So what we
Right.
do is we collect the fingerprints, we analyze, and we generate a 48-page detailed report.
48
E-report,
page report. Yes.
yeah, you come to know about the personality, characteristics, learning pattern, strengths, passion, talents, skills, and also weakness. When weakness anta chappamu, we talk about areas of improvement and area
You
of
want me to
intelligence.
share the image which talks about it?
Yes, 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 yeah. See, if you look at this, your
Hmm.
child needs skills to succeed, not just certificates and all. This is something very, very relevant to this trend. Because if you see the new education policy, the new NEP is moving towards this skill oriented, passion oriented, talent oriented. Just by and if you see top companies like Google, Facebook, and more of the IT sectors, big top companies, they don't look at okay, you got 100 out of 100 or 90 out of 100, you're hired. You have given a problem and which need to be solved, and once you are able to solve those kind, then you are hired. So we have to identify this skill. So with the help of fingerprint, we identify and we do a session with both the parents, and we talk about all in all how which is the method the child can learn better. Is it a visual learner, auditory learner, or is a kinesthetic learner? Then we also talk about his career skills, where is he logically good, is an introvert, extrovert, how is his imagination skills, is other skills like linguistic, all that we talk in detail. So అప్పుడేమైతుంది అంటే say when I know my child, say for example if my child is good in sports, he has a various programs, careers. Today those days where మా generation లో ఉన్నప్పుడు we were only in medical or engineering అంతే. Today we have something more than 250 programs, courses, which one to choose, which one not to choose. Sana confusion అయిపోతారు. So with this we will try analyzing and helping them to choose the right course. So right course to a right person is very important. Like I was sharing, like many parents feel that architecture is not a
Yeah.
combination where my child needs to be only in engineering antana. But if the child possesses the creativity kada, you
Hmm.
can't beat the child. See, creativity is very, very important on any field you go. Without
Absolutely.
the
I do agree.
creativity, yeah, you're not. But if I come across some certain reports, I tell parents that your child is wondrous.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I should be more open. And today's parents are also, I see, they are very broad-minded, they're very open-minded, and they say, give okay, and but if they'll ask child, okay, pan we have program, what program you want to go. But typically, if you see, the child is environmental, and they well friends, so okay, 5 6 people go for engineering. I know even I want to go for engineering. If they say that I
Why
want to,
somebody's example, Santosh, even in our generation, like if you talk about me or my batchmates also, a lot of us might be like in that day, like, okay, you score 90s,
yeah,
you take science, you do either medical or engineering, and
yes,
then it
yes,
is done. Okay, so might be we had our parents telling also, like, do you want to choose this stream? Do you want to just, but at that point of time, it's like, no, 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 no. If you have scored well, then I think you
science,
go with science and then you do engineering and then you become
yes,
a
yes,
good engineer. Like if you talk about So even not only like if we casually talk to maybe 100 people around us, I am sure at least 80 people will say that
Yes,
maybe
yes.
this is not what I wanted to do. That
Correct,
is a
correct.
known fact, basically, right? So
That's why what
if
happens
we
here is
know
like,
certain facts, yeah, I think that is
yeah.
really
So that
important.
is why what happens today, we come across people who are 45 years, 50 years, 55 years. They come and say that I'm done with my not like obligation career. Now I want to do something on my own.
Yeah,
Okay,
means
let
I
me.
have settled in life. I have done I mean, I have got a home and I've done sufficient for my retired life. Now I can do whatever I want.
Yes, yes. And some even they want to change the career also in midterm. 40
Correct.
years, 35 years last stress painter, and they are not able to cope up. They say no. So if you see many of my people who have turned into good food industries,
Right.
because they are very kind of food, so they have come into food industries,
Hmm.
they have come into different business, what they are passionate for.
Hmm.
They have become more agriculturists. They're talking about something more of innovative in agriculture industries, all
Right.
that. So like that, instead of wasting so many years, and
Absolutely.
so getting the right age is very important. Knowing at the
Yeah.
very right age is very
Just to
important.
add to your points, right? Like, yeah, as you're saying, like if somebody is really that have that business mindset or, that creative aspect in them, I definitely second you saying that, don't waste time. Like I have my niece, nephew, and all. Like I tell them, like, I mean, if you're well with your family, if you're good, and there's no thing like, you have to start working and earning. If that is not a scene of the family for anybody, then probably you should start thinking of how you can see, especially for we Arya Vaishyas, I think the business is in blood, right?
In blood,
So
correct.
definitely one has to start thinking on what could be done like creatively, newly, because you have to do a little of market study. Doing the same business what somebody is doing might not fetch you that great heights or success until unless you bring in some unique aspect into it, or you showcase some uniqueness in you, you as a person or you as your business, right? Until that, I think it's really little hard, but otherwise start off as a beginning one, because if you get into some job 3 4 years and then want to do something, your mindset will be totally different. Like it's very hard to switch to something, right? So as a starting part of your career only, you can take up these anything that you wish as your career and work on it. I think all the parents, today's parents, like Santosh was saying, are broad minded,
Yes.
definitely would allow you to think and uh, allow you what you want to do in life actually. Or as a second option, you always have it like, you have your degree, you can go do job whatever you get or whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to.
See, lately from past 3 4 years, what happens is people are say now they are most of them are into IT. Okay, na.
Yes.
So what they want is say they are very good in business. So what they do is they start taking this as a hobby. So weekends
Yes.
na they become a karaoke singer. They explore in
Yes,
keyboard,
absolutely.
guitar. They learn new things which is related to music. They mean that they become the
Athletics,
stress
swimming,
reliever.
all of that has been booming
Yes,
up
yes.
in a big way.
And what is that happening? It's becoming a stress lever for them.
Correct.
Two
Yes.
days, so they are enjoying so much because that is what they are. If
Yes.
you are a
Yes.
music lover and they've become stand-up comedians, so if they are
Yes.
very good in linguistic, they
Yeah.
take trainings, workshops,
Mimicry.
all that on weekends. So they are balancing it.
Yes, skill development is really important. Like, may it be anything, whatever you like, art, crafts,
Yes,
as you said,
yes.
mimicry. But you should have at least one or two hobbies, one sport and one other hobby, is what I would say. Also, definitely. So we have Rajesh Garu joined us. Good morning, Antonaru. Very good morning, sir.
Very good.
Vivek Yaski, he's saying, happy morning, host and guest. Energy means bhavna, bhavna means energy. Thank you so
That
much,
is
Vivek Garu.
100% agreeable. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for that sweet compliment. Balaji is wishing good morning. Good morning, Balaji. Thanks for joining in. Raghuram sir is saying he's a genius as his organization's name is Ignite Genius Minds. His predictions by fingerprint analysis is so accurate. He guides very well through his reports. And Naru. Thank you so much, Raghuram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes,
So,
Imadi Ramesh Garu from Hyderabad. Happy morning, everyone. Antunaru, very good morning. Sanjay wishing good morning, guys. Antunaru. Good morning, both of you, and Unnati Suprit.
Good
Naveen
morning.
Ratnam Garu, good morning, WeVysya, and to both of you and to all viewers and to our great going.
Good
Thank you
morning.
so much, Naveen sir. Sangarsh is wishing good morning.
Good
Kamal
morning.
sir is wishing good morning. Okay, good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining in today's morning episode. So even I have availed Santosh services, and I think the predictions were really accurate. The other thing I would like to highlight during the session also, just don't go take the report and keep it aside. Keep reviewing it every now and then. That is when you will be able to talk to yourself. Okay, when we're talking about it, talking to yourself is one important thing for all of us, right? Rather than we speak to anybody, talking to ourselves is the best thing that we can do in life for us to know what we want to do in life. So when you're talking to yourself, keep this report with you, go through that, and keep telling yourself, okay, this is your strengths, this is your strengths, this is your strengths. Probably that will help in deciding, making some decisions easily. Right,
Yeah,
Santosh?
sure. That is very true. See, if you look at me, I have done almost around 9 years back, and
Mhm.
today also I go through that my report because that is my reflection. So
Yes.
if I want to talk about, okay, am I passionate to photographic
Hmm.
classes, or if I want to get into any kind of trekking, I will
Hmm.
see my report whether that is passioning to me or not.
Okay.
See, everybody cannot be a good photographer, and everybody cannot be a good trekker, and everybody cannot be a good chef. But
Yes.
if there is something which is coming towards to you, then definitely spending good time on that will give you a good stress reliever, I can say.
Absolutely.
So,
Right. So, as we're talking to Mr. Santosh, founder of Ignite Genius Mind, in the 52nd episode of Business Bytes with Bhavana, a lot more, like, if you're confused about your kid's journey, career, or you want to explore what is the interest of your child and understand more about that, or you want to start a successful journey or a career for your kids, I think this is the time to know more about Ignite Genius Minds. You can contact Mr. Santosh at the following number, which is getting scrolled: 8884578578. I repeat that: 8884578578. Just make a note of this. It's okay if you do not want to take the services. Also, have a word, interact with Santosh, and try to understand what it is. Try to understand, will it really be useful for you, and then take it forward according to your will and wish. Not at all a problem, but do not miss to interact, because see, he's a such a person who's got so many certifications from so many places, and he's really understood well, like, how to understand the child psychology, and how to, if some of your kids are shy, or maybe they're not opening up with you, you're not able to explore the options with them, then you will need a support. It's not like you tell them and then invite someone and then interact. No, just casually have an interaction with your child, with Santosh, or let your child interact with Santosh, and then you will at least understand, like, how you can explore the options further and more. Right. So that is what I'd like to share from my end. So, Santosh, what more you would like to share with our audience?
nothing much. One small tip I have to give to all the parents here. See, typically I have come across to more than thousands of parents. So many a time they have one common thing is that attention issues. And if my
Yes.
child is not attentive, and my child is not really having good memory, and my child is not very good in studies or certain subjects or something like that, ఇది వస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. So what I want to say is, don't start complaining about your child.
Hmm.
Start complimenting your child.
Yes.
From complaining to compliment వస్తాం కదా, అప్పుడేమైతుందంటే you can see that confidence in child.
Absolutely agree.
See, typically as a parent మేమేమైపోతానంటే ఇన్ ఆర్ ట్రెడిషనల్ థింగ్, ఎవరికో మేము రిలేటివ్స్కో ఫ్రెండ్స్కో ఫోన్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. అయ్యో వీడు చెప్పిన మాట వినేదే లేదు, వీడు చాలా ఇదైపోయిండడు, వీడు మీన్ యూ స్టార్ట్ మీన్ బొంబార్డింగ్ అబౌట్ యువర్ చైల్డ్స్ నెగటివ్.
Yeah, you can't even understand this much. You're grown up.
Yeah, yeah,
I told
yeah,
you already 5 times. You still don't understand. All this will
correct.
impact negatively on
Yes,
kids'
yes, yes.
mind.
So what happens at especially below 6 years, it
Hmm.
gets in their subconscious mind. A
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
subconscious mind, like for the next, if you ask, then the child will say, "Oh no." నువ్వే చెప్పొద్దు కదా, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ కేపబుల్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ కేపబుల్.
Yeah, it's okay. Leave it. Start talking in that
Yes,
way.
yes, yes. When you start complimenting, అప్పుడేమైతుందంటే దే విల్ బికమ్ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది వాళ్ళకి. అండ్
Absolutely.
అండ్ సెకండ్ టిప్ విచ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గివ్ ఇస్ లైక్ అటెన్షన్ అంటే వచ్చినప్పుడు వెన్ ఎవర్ యువర్ చైల్డ్ స్టార్ట్స్ స్టడీయింగ్,
Mm-hmm.
బిఫోర్ దే స్టార్ట్ స్టడీయింగ్, లెట్ దెమ్ డ్రింక్ వన్ గ్లాస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్.
Yeah.
This is very, very important. ఎందుకంటే like you know, our body is more than 60-70% of water. The same, our brain is more than 70% is of filled with water. What
Mm-hmm.
happens here is when it gets dehydrated, your attention, concentration reduce. So when you drink one glass of water and then start studying kada, then
Yeah.
your attention and concentration improves.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
is being practiced across, and lately I'm very happy that we used to create an awareness. 2 years
Mm-hmm.
back, government had this initiative that every now and then schools low they have to drink one glass of water. And they came up with this
Yeah, like
initiative.
water break. It was started, right?
Yes,
In
yes,
between.
water break and all that. So what happens is it's very good. So then you see a small change within a few before and after. You can see
Mm.
lots of change in attention and concentration in your child.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
So anything you start your child learning, one glass of water is key part.
Okay. Okay. So
So
that's a
there
nice
are
and an easy tip. Nothing you have to do.
nothing,
It's
nothing
like
else. Just
uh,
start, just start identifying the positives of your child. Ante.
yes,
When you start
absolutely.
identifying positives, kada, the child bonds with you very well. The child will start sharing with you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I
The
mean
child,
that is really important actually. Not
yeah,
only yeah, like complaining. Do not compare. Do not complain. Do not keep scolding. Or do not keep kind of. You should not make the kid feel like they're doing something wrong. Basically,
correct,
though they
correct.
are doing wrong, we have to just put it across in such a way that okay, it happened. Don't do it
What's
again. That's
it?
okay.
Correct, correct.
Even if it repeats 10 times, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, kids still do mistakes. Like we as kids have done mistakes and grown up,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
So
yes.
we cannot complain on them. We cannot put our stress on the kids. That is one
Correct.
important fact for today's parents, I feel.
Yes, yes.
Right. Yes,
So,
and drinking water. Yes, that's a very good tip that you
yeah.
gave, Santosh. Even I follow it for my students. May it be like Nana Smriti, Sunny Smiles. Whenever I'm interacting with my students, every session, like we also did couple of things with together also.
Yes,
So
yes.
that those were really good camps that we did. Thank you so much for that as well. And
Thank you. Thank you.
definitely, you have been helping a lot of students and doing a great stuff actually.
Thank you.
Keep helping more students, more parents, and helping
Thank you.
understanding their kids better and taking it to next levels.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so
So
much.
yeah. So all the best to you and Ignite Genius Minds to grow to the next levels and
Thank you.
educate and help more students. So,
Thank
how
you.
has your journey with WeVysya been in these years?
Oh,
Would you
wow,
like to
wow,
share
wow.
something?
That's something which you cannot forget. The journey with Vivasha is so good, and here is something like you mingle and meet all different talents.
Yeah.
So మేము చెప్తామంటే మా విషయాల like you have different business entrepreneurs and all their successful stories and how they are coming overcoming those challenges. ఇదంతా ఏమవుతుందంటే see and a challenge can be shared and the over whatever it is it's only businessmen and businessmen only can understand.
Yes.
Yeah, and you always have that comfort zone. Whenever
Yes.
we have meetings and all that, kada, we always have that comfort zone that is very homely and all that.
Hmm.
And great, Vivasha is not only in Karnataka or in something in Bangalore. It is spread across 5 states and
Yes.
connecting with other states people and all. It's much more humbled and they are very they are more Josh. Oh, people from Bangalore and how we have Josh like Vizag, Coimbatore and we have that kind of Josh etla vastundo atla they are very friendly and all that. So and great going Vivasha. And one thing which I want to share is that Bhavna, you are
Yeah.
tremendous. You are tremendous, and you have set an example for next presidents at a very high level. So
Thank you.
it will definitely be a challenging for them to come across your thing. and your initiatives and all that is actually doing so wonders. And wish you good luck for your next
Thank you.
tenure. And thank you, Vivasha, for this wonderful platform. And not to forget Mr. Anil for creating such a wonderful platform and getting this entrepreneurs into a one platform, and where we'll able to exchange and give businesses to other people. So thank you, Vivasha, and thank you, Bhavna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Santosh, for all the kind words. Definitely motivates me to do more. And definitely thanks to Anil Garu also for setting up this platform. So, if to all our audience, if you're an Arya Vaishya having a business and still not part of our Vaishya family, do not miss to be part of it today. So, you can visit www.wevaishya.com, or you can contact us and we will be more than happy to welcome you, invite you, and add you to our family of Vaishya. While I say this, once again, all the best, Santosh. Take care and have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day, and have a wonderful journey with Ignite Genius Mind further as well.
Thank you. All the best. Take care.
Thank you.
Good life.
Thank,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. So, in today's 52nd episode of Business Bites with Bhavana, we spoke to Mr. Santosh from Bangalore, who's the founder of Ignite Genius Mind, helping a lot of parents, a lot of kids in building their career and future. So, do not miss to contact him if you wish to explore the options for your kids. If you want to understand the solution services, contact him, understand, and take it further. So, as usual, before we end today's episode, thought for the day: whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Because what you think you can or you can't is right, because that is, you know yourself the best. So maybe you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So don't worry, make a decision there and move forward. While I leave this thought in your mind today, I sign off for the day, and tomorrow morning again I'll catch up with another member, with another business that we're going to talk about. Do not miss to join live with me in daily Business Bites episode, sharp 7:30 a.m. From Monday to Saturday. Okay, see you all. Till then, take care and have a great day today.